Raider Nation. Okay, I think we are live right now. It shows that I have an excellent connection right now. So, Raider Nation, if you guys can hear your boy and we are actually live right now, then give me a thumbs up in the chat right now. Man, I just want to make sure we got 73 people up in here, up in here, up in here. Okay, yeah, we are live. I just want to see if the chat's gonna catch up to your boy. What is going, Raymond Rodriguez? Raymond, is that? Am I saying your name right? I know that it's gonna be a bit of delay right here. What is going on, Brian Rodriguez as well? Man, shout out to everybody right now that is in the chat. Everybody that was waiting. It's draft day today, y'all. We got a huge day, and man, I can't wait to talk about this draft now. I do got a special guest with me. I know you guys already seen it. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. We got Santiago, we got Raw Sports, we got Eli, we got Lolo Green, Alex, everybody up in here, man. It's a huge day. The Raiders are picking at 17, and today I'm doing another live stream like I usually do, but it's going to be a little bit different. I know everybody's seen the NFL Draft-A-Thon last season, and I thought I'd put something together for the Raider Nation, a full show with a lot of content creators. And without further ado, you already know the vibes. I got my special guest, well, my co-host that's going to be going with me live throughout this whole first round, part of the Honcho Mafia and, Oos Nation up in here as well. I had to make my own thing up in here, but this guy, if you guys don't know, Raider Honcho is one of the fastest growing YouTubers. This is his first season, and it's been 3-4 months, and he's already about to hit 5,000 subscribers. That's how you know this dude is real. This dude is one of the best on YouTube, and man, I just love and I enjoy his videos and whatnot, and I know you guys will. So if you guys don't know who this guy is, and if you guys are not subscribing to my boy, then hit that subscribe button or go to his channel, Raider Honcho, and subscribe to your boy. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring the boy with that doesn't tolerate ankle socks, because if you do, then you might have to rethink your whole life decision. But we gonna be here live throughout the whole first round, bringing my boy Honcho onto the scene. What is good, Raider Honcho?
Yeah. What's good? I'm in the building. You already know the vibes, man. What's up with it,
sir? Sheesh, man, it's gonna be a crazy day today. I know this is your first going around throughout the draft, and man, this is like the biggest time of the year, other than like free agency throughout the offseason. Bro, NFL draft is like the biggest time of the year, and especially with the Raiders, you never know who we're gonna get. I know you got your guys. I know you got your guys already, and I got my guy as well. I mean, if you guys haven't seen the thumbnail, I put my number one guy out there, and then his number one guy up there, and I know it's kind of 50-50, so we don't know who's gonna go where. So, I mean, is there anything that you're expecting out of your first live stream throughout the draft?
First and foremost, man, appreciate you for having me on, man, bringing me on. This is monumental for me and my channel and my brand, so I really appreciate that. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I know I seen Lolo Green in here. That's my actual bro. That's my actual bro in here, so appreciate the family support, all the support, man. But as far as my first go round, bro, I'm nervous, excited, anxious. It almost feels like when I played football and I had a game that it's that.
You get that butterflies, huh?
Yeah. It's that feeling for me, man. So I'm just super excited, man. I'm happy to be here, and you know what I mean, to see where we take it tonight, man. Gonna be crazy.
Yeah, and real quick, because I know, like you said, this is your first go around, and I wanted to ask you because last year was a crazy year in itself. So I wanted to ask you like a two-part question. One, what do you usually do during a draft? Like, and I know that you just started YouTube this season. And what did you think about our first round picks last season?
I mean, usually for the draft, it's mad funny because I did a video before this. Because, bro, I have no idea. I have no idea what to do with myself now that I'm like in the mix, right? I used to just be a civilian, and like I could go to the gym, I could go running, go out to eat, but like I'm on such pins and needles, bro. Like, I mean, I don't know what to do now, but that used to be my routine. I should just try to stay busy, try to go work out, take my mind off of things. And then once the draft comes, I'm probably drinking, getting litty, creating a whole situation. You know what I'm saying? But But last year, I wanted CeeDee Lamb so bad.
Hey, we on the same boat. That was what I was counting the table for. Was CeeDee Lamb, bro. Like that was my guy, and the fact that they were all sitting there at number 12. I forgot what pick we were at.
I think we went 12. I think we went
12. We had all the pick of receivers, and I know Cody's one of my boys, and his guy was Henry Ruggs, and I was just like, I like him, but I'd rather have CeeDee. He's more.
You know what it is CeeDee Lamb seemed more like a plug and play type of guy. And I already knew that we had red zone issues with getting targets in the red zone. So
Yeah,
to me,
exactly.
Henry Ruggs was a type of guy that could take the lid off the defense, but
Mhm.
it seemed like a one-trick pony to me. He was good going straight ahead. I didn't think he had a lot of wiggle. He didn't look very resilient or like sturdy.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a little bit of a reach for me. And then when you look at the production that he didn't give us, I mean, clearly, you know what I mean, it was a reach. I don't even know if he was a top 10 rookie receiver last year as far as stats. So
It was a huge class last year, and the fact that he was one of, like, I guess, you know, in bottom tier. And then with the second pick that we had, I think at 19, I
yeah,
wanted to get a linebacker. That was me, but I know we ended up getting David Arnett. I didn't see that coming at all.
nah, that
It
was
was a
trash.
surprise to me. Yeah, because my guy at that part, it was either Kenneth or Patrick. Those are my two guys that I would have wanted at the 19th pick. So I
Yeah.
mean, you were surprised as well, though. That's what I'm getting from you.
Well, it's not. It's surprised. I was disappointed because first of all, I'm a Michigan fan, so I know a lot about Damon Arnett. First of all, and shout out to the chat that's saying get the strap. You already know the vibes. If we pick anything other than what I want tonight, we're getting the strap. But Damon Arnett to me was a guy that was probably a mid to late second round cornerback, and I understood we didn't have a second round pick last year, so you know I understood them reaching for a guy, but I mean, if you're gonna reach for a guy that's a second round grade, man, he has to pan out. And you know, between injuries, COVID, no offseason, he just wasn't able to get on the field really, man. So it just turned out to be a bust for us. Not him as a player or potential, but just that pick and what we could have got versus what we did get. We didn't get a lot of value for that.
Yeah, and I feel it. First, real quick, I just want to give a shout out to my boy Alpha Costa Raider for the $5 donation. He says, "Happy draft day, guys! Go Raiders!" You already know that's my cousin right there from the other side of the world. Again, all the super chats that are gonna get donated today, portion of it goes to RaiderHoncho.com. So if you guys want to go grab yourself some merch, then head over to
Hey,
RaiderHoncho.com. Let
you
them know.
know what
Let
it
them know where
is,
to pick us
baby.
up, man.
You know what it is, baby.
Hey, did I get that shirt though too? The one you're wearing right now, or that's not
Nah,
available?
this exclusive, man. This cashmere. Yo, you ain't gonna just find this off the racks, baby. Somebody came in and made this for me.
Damn, I feel it. So, okay, so we already know like some of our favorite players that we want to get at the 17th pick. So, my question to you, I mean, I think everybody already knows if they're already following you. Who's your guy at 17, and who's the guy that you think the Raiders will get at 17?
All right, so my guy at 17 is obviously Trayvon Merrick. I hope I'm not being biased. I am a defensive coach in real life. I am a former defensive back in real life. And I just seen what our defense was struggling with last year, and it was to make plays in the passing game on defense. Third and long, we couldn't get off the field, and I know that's some of that you can attribute to the defensive line not getting much pressure, but to me, that back end of that defense is really weak, man. And I want to go Trayvon Merrick. I want to go free safety because I just want to lock in a guy that I know you can start day one and makes our team better overall. So to me, that's it. But I will admit that if Parsons is there, it's going to make it tough to go Trayvon Merrick. I don't think Parsons will be there. The guy I think the Raiders will end up taking, probably a right tackle. And I think they're going to reach for one. I think they're going to reach for one.
Sheesh. Oh, so you're not thinking like Tevin or not? What, right?
Nah, I think honestly, man, it could be somebody like Leatherwood, Leatherhead, I forget his name, man. the boy from Alabama, man, Leatherface, Matt. Oh, Leatherwood, yeah, my son told me. My
Hey, you knew up on that. I feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, your boy know all that. Damn, I'm trying to get to. Okay, so I see a lot of people in the chat saying your boy lag. I don't know what is going on with my Wi-Fi, but I'm gonna try to get through it real quick before we get started.
You using Wi-Fi?
Yeah, you going off of external?
I take my Ethernet cord out of the modem and plug it right into my laptop.
No, that's perfect though.
Because I was lagging a lot when I used to do Wi-Fi.
I go with my other camera for now. But real quick, I'm gonna try to get let's see how bad this shit looks.
I got you, man. I can read the chats.
Okay, I think, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one for now. I think this one doesn't use as much as my camera. Okay, so real quick, I don't want to miss any super chats. I think Lolo Green put a super chat out there. He says, thanks for the $4.99 donation. He said, Honcho texted me on the side. He wanted a trade car and 17 for Rodgers. LMAO. Looking forward to the stream tonight. Sheesh.
Fair.
Is that true?
Get the strap.
He said get the strap. He calling
Get
the
the
cap
strap.
and getting the strap, bro. We gonna get into
Nah.
that. I mean, we gonna get to that in just a bit. Let me try to get to these super chats real quick. Shout out to
Yeah.
Elijah Santella for, if I'm saying your name right, for the $5 donation. It says Shiba dog writing with a brush, writing number 1 on a piece of paper. I don't get what you're saying. But
Yeah.
who else we got? We got Kev'd up in here saying, shout out Nation, Samoan Raider, and Honcho with the dope draft night shirt swag. Raiders.
You already know
Sheesh.
the vibes, baby. I don't play around with it.
Hey, then if I knew, I would have brought my Ohio out here, and we would have had a real situation out here. So Mike Nizer, dude, always showing love, and he says, "What's your reaction when we draft Elijah Vera Tucker?" I mean, I put out a video today on like some of the reaches I feel like the Raiders would do, and I feel like if they went that direction, he would be one of those guys on my list. Is it the one I want? No, but I'm kind of preparing myself for it just in case it does happen. But I just want to ask you what you think. I mean, you already said you had the inside scoop that we're gonna take a tackle. I mean,
Yeah,
if
you
this
know what?
guy there, would you be okay with it? Or this is the guy you're gonna call the strap on?
Nah, you know what? See, the only thing that I would like Vera Tucker more if I knew he was going to be a legit tackle in the league and not like a tackle / guard and whatever the case may be. But I will tell you, Vera Tucker at 17 is not as much as a reach as I think the Raiders are going to pull. So I'd probably be more happy with Vera Tucker compared to what I think I'm going to be when they actually draft the guy. Because I feel like they're going to take a guy at 17 that you can get at 48, man. I just feel like that's what they're going to do, honestly.
Yeah, for real though. So I think I caught up with all the super chats as of right now. So you already know it's draft time, and when draft season comes around, especially on draft day, there's a lot of rumors going around. And man, if we didn't hear it already, man, today Aaron Rodgers seems to be, I guess, upset in Green Bay. And I heard earlier that the Niners tried to offer them a trade to get him. And the Packers said no to it. And they're saying that Rodgers does want to leave. And one of the teams that they announced, well, Pro Football Talk put out like 3 teams that he wanted to go to, that he's interested in going to, that being the 49ers, the Denver Broncos, and the Las Vegas Raiders. And that caught me out by surprise. I was like, why are you guys throwing our names out? I guess he thinks he could come over here and then help us. I mean, he's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. But we already got a good quarterback. Now,
that's a fact.
You know, our boy Graphic, I watched his video that when he first posted it, he put out a trade that he would do for what's his face? For Aaron Rodgers. He said trade Derek Carr, our number 17th pick, and Brian Edwards to get Aaron Rodgers. So would you do that? And what do you think about this whole scenario with Aaron Rodgers possibly being on the trade block, I guess, and being connected to the Raiders?
I mean, I think Aaron Rodgers deserves better than what their organization has given him. The fact that they went and drafted a quarterback and didn't go give him any talent around him to make his offense better. Defense has always kind of been suspect over there in Green Bay, so I'm not surprised at all that he doesn't want to be there. As far as what I wouldn't trade for Aaron Rodgers at this point because I think Derek Carr is at a level that I don't know if a better quarterback equals more wins for us because the reasons why we're losing games doesn't seem like it's coming from the quarterback position to me. So I think the improvement there might be marginal. I don't know if it's going to be. It's not like head and shoulders. I mean, you know what I mean? Like if that was the case, then Aaron Rodgers would have won more championships and won more playoff games or whatever the case may be, right? He's losing every year just like we are, right? He's not winning championships. So I don't know if I would do it per se. As far as Doc's like mock trade scenario, I don't think he said he would do that. I think he was just saying would other people do that. But I first of all, I don't think that's going to be enough. I don't think you could just give Derek Carr the 17th and Brian Edwards and they're going to give you Aaron Rodgers. I think it would probably take 2 firsts and a third and a lot of stuff to get him, which makes it weird that the 49ers offered them the number 3 overall pick and a bunch of other stuff and Green Bay said no. So I'm confused. I don't know what's going to happen, man.
Yeah, see, I was looking at too because realistically, I don't see it happening with the Raiders. I do feel like Derek Carr would count for another first-round pick, but then again, like, why would they do that when they already have Jordan Love? You know,
exactly.
You know, if they traded him away, get something, something good in return, and that 49ers pick at number 3, I think would have been perfect for them. I think they don't want to. I don't know. I don't think that they want to keep him in the NFC. They rather like ship him over to the AFC.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
feel like the Broncos, they just got a quarterback in Teddy Bridgewater, so I don't know if they're gonna trade again to get him. But who knows? And the Raiders, I just don't see it happening. But it's just up in the air right now. So real quick, shout out to Tavio Harris. I got that feeling when you rolling up to the parking lot of the opposite team, but we gonna be straight. Also, Honcho, the shirt immaculate. Sheesh, everybody commenting on your
Appreciate that.
shirt.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
that. My
but
kids picked this out for me, bro.
sheesh, hey, I need to hire
I had
him
a
as
couple. I had a couple options. They said, "Nah, yo, you got to go with the purple rain, family." I was like, "Bet."
purple,
That's
right?
what it is.
Dang, that Baltimore purple, right?
Oh, chill out, fam. Don't be doing that shit in here,
Hey,
man.
I thought we were gonna see some silver or some black or some. Nah, but we
I
all
do it
good, man.
differently, man. I do it different, baby. I got a couple
I
of my
feel it,
own
man.
songs.
That's how you got to do it though.
Not like
Shout out
some
to
people, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to Automobile for $5 donation. He said Simone and Honcho together. Let's get it. She already
Yes,
know,
sir.
man. Robert Cisneros, thanks for the $9.99 donation. He's defense and right tackle, and next year second for Julio Carr. Oh, Carr would push for MVP. I mean, who
you know
knows?
what?
I mean,
If when you mentioned Julio Jones, I don't know if this is something you're going to get into, but like if we address defense this draft, like let's say we address the defense this draft, I have no problem giving up a first round pick next year for Julio Jones, man. I really don't, because if we address defense this year in the draft, I don't anticipate our number one pick next year being that early, right? Like we should, like, right, if we do what we're supposed to do this draft, we should not be a top 15, top 19 pick next year. So I would give away the number 20th pick for Julio Jones. I absolutely would. So you know what I mean? I would like Julio if we do what we're supposed to do this year in the draft.
No, that makes a lot of sense, because we can't trade anything this year, but if we were to trade next year's, I mean, I would want to give up a third round pick, but I don't think that's enough to get him. It would have to be packaged with something else. But again, I don't know what Julio still has in the tank. I know he would be a good receiver with us, but I feel like that we have a solid wide receiver right now. And if we did want to get a wide receiver in the draft, I mean, get a wide receiver that badly, why not just get one in the draft this year or next year?
Yeah.
So
who do you want? Who do you want at 17, man? You asked me what I want and what I think. What do you want and what do you think is going to happen at 17, man?
I mean, I've been preaching this a lot. I know not a lot of people, like on the same thing. I think Doc is my guy. Like, he's been my guy for the longest, and I just keep looking. I mean, I want to address the linebacker position. That's just me, because I feel like we haven't addressed it in quite a while in the first round.
Yeah.
I know there's other talent, and obviously if Parsons was there, I mean, that'd be an easy pickup. Jock is my guy because I feel like he'll be there. Zavin Collins is another guy I wouldn't mind getting there if those two guys are off the board. Realistically, I'll agree with you. I think we're gonna go with an offensive tackle. Like, if anything, we'll I just don't know which offensive tackle.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the Raiders always draft position of need. It's just not the player that we all want. So that's why I put out a video today that I feel like, what do you think if the Raiders drafted a free safety? That's a position of need, but they end up getting the guy you don't want, Javon Holland, in the first round.
That by no means or can that happen. That cannot happen on any circumstance. Can Javon Holland go in the first damn round? It can't happen. Like, that's just something that will make me need. I'll break this laptop in half. I have to get a new one, because that's just some stuff that cannot happen. Now, if we take a free safety outside of the first round, then all bets are off. Any safety outside of Trayvon Merrick, I mean, I like Jamar Johnson. Richie Grant is okay. I like Elijah Molden. But I'm hearing it's probably going to be Richie Grant. I'm hearing they're in love with Richie Grant, which scares me because they were at his pro day, which was underwhelming. So it's kind of weird that you were there up close and personal with him at his pro day, saw that he's only 5'11", saw that he's only 190 pounds, saw that he's not that fast, and you still want him at 48. It's just, to me, it's unbelievable. And I'm hearing that they want him over Jamar Johnson because supposedly Jamar Johnson can't tackle. That's the thing that's separating Jamar Johnson and Richie Grant right now for Gus Bradley, is Jamar Johnson's tackling ability.
Damn, but I think that's like the only thing Like that's the only thing. Other than that, I think he's solid, bro. Like I was watching some of his stuff, and I've seen one of your videos before too. Like we don't need a safety that could be a solid tackler. I mean,
No,
we have Jonathan
no,
Abram for that. As
no.
long as he can cover, as long as he can cover, and I know Jamar Johnson is elite in that aspect. I
Yeah.
think that's enough for us to draft him. But then again, we're not the GMs of the Raiders, so
Yeah, true.
anything
But
can
but
happen.
the thing is, if you want, look, I don't pay my DBs to make tackles. That's a bonus. If you make tackles at defensive back, especially in cover 3, that's a bonus to me. If you want a safety who can just tackle, then why not hell just stay with Carl Joseph then? If that's all you want, he's one of the best tackling safeties I've ever seen.
Oh, true. That's true.
So
And
to me, if you're not satisfied with Carl Joseph, then you got to go get somebody who can cover sideline to sideline, and Jamar Johnson can do that better than Richie Grant, in my opinion.
yeah, you right. Let me get to this next one.
Yo, make
Yo,
sure y'all hit
Raider.
them likes, man. Make sure you hit them likes in here.
Yeah, listen to your boy, man. Hit them likes. We got 350 up in the chat right now. We only got 95 likes. Yo,
Gotta get
smash that
them
like
likes
button.
up.
I know you can hear me solid, right? Because I know a lot of people saying I'm lagging. But maybe it's on YouTube side. I'm not too sure.
Nah, I can hear you.
Okay. So we got a super chat from Big Raider Frank. He says, Damon and Honcho, what would you guys consider a successful draft for our Raiders position?
Who the hell is
Oh, Damon.
Damon?
Oh, I'll say Damon. I think he's trying to say Samoan. I think that's way off, but
We must be drinking out here early, man. We drinking, that's all.
yeah, it's already like that, huh?
Hell yeah.
So would you consider a successful draft for the what would you consider a successful draft for the Raiders?
I would consider a successful draft for me will be players, and I'm not gonna say all 8. Obviously, we got 8 picks this year. I don't necessarily need 8 rookies, but we got to be able to get players that are gonna contribute day one. Like, I'm not saying they have to be starters, but you can't have no Tanner Muses. You can't have no Amik Robertsons. You can't have no Lynn Bowdens. Like, you can't have guys that are not going to contribute right away. Jonathan Abram, I think, would have contributed more his first year if he didn't get hurt. That first game against Denver, he looked magnificent. I thought he was going to be a stud, right? I think he regressed a little bit due to other circumstances, but I think successful to me is just getting guys that are actually going to play next year and aren't 3-4 year projects. That would be successful to me.
No, I agree with you 100%. I feel like for me, I feel like if we could get the best player available at the position of need, not reaching out. Well, for me, I think the biggest thing for me, especially in the first round, is not reaching. If we could get the best player there, and I think that for me that's enough because these past couple of years, I've always been surprised with the Raiders' first round picks. Last year with Henry Ruggs, I mean, it wasn't that much of a surprise. It was just a player, and then the year before that, the Cleveland Farrell pick threw me out of the loop. And then years before that, Colton Miller, I'm just like, dang, I just never get the guy I want or the guy that I've been talking about for the longest. Yeah. So I think for me, it'd be that.
And you know what, though? The thing about the reach situation, I mean, Cleveland Farrell was an obvious reach, in my opinion, right? But the thing about the whole reach title is that it's all relative to who you have on your board, man. Like, I don't think John Gruden thinks he's reaching. That's the worst part.
Yeah. See, I like at first, I mean, could we really be mad that we're getting position of need? Especially, well, I guess you could say to a certain extent. But when we first got Cleveland Farrell, I was shocked at it in the beginning. But I mean, looking at it now, I'm okay with it. Like, he's a solid player for our defense. I think it's just the position we took him in. That's why a lot of people are so off of him.
Yeah, I agree. But I always ask myself this, right? I always say Cleveland Farrell was a reach, right? But he's a good player. But so, like, if you took those same 3 players, right? I think we had Cleveland Farrell, we had Josh Jacobs. And we had Jonathan Abram. What if we just switched the order? Would it make any difference? Like, we got 3 good players, right? It's just hard because I think when we got Farrell, we passed over Devin White. I think that was the biggest issue.
Yeah, bro. That was one guy I liked other than, I guess you could say, Josh Allen. But shout out to Derek GMZ for the $5 donation. He says, word from Mark Slurth is that Rodgers to Denver is nearly a done deal. How does this change the draft and the vision? I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but I mean, if they do end up getting him, man, I feel like they're only a quarterback away though, too.
If they get Aaron Rodgers, bro, get the strap. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem.
They got a solid team. I hate the Broncos, but their defense is solid. They got receiver weapons.
No, but see, and you know what? This is my problem with people saying whatever they want in the draft that's not defense. Is that, like, think about that, right? Think about that. You potentially have Rodgers, Herbert and Mahomes in your division. I'm not
Yeah,
worried
yeah, yeah.
about getting. I'm not worried about getting a right tackle at that point, bro. Because it don't matter what the tackle situation is. We need to be able to stop some damn body. Them guys is gonna go for 5,000 yards apiece.
For real though, we need to get somebody to get to the quarterback or can cover. And
Oh
man,
my
I mean, there's a
gosh.
lot. And I know Trayvon's your guy, and I feel like Trayvon and Jock they two different positions. I know that you said in one of your streams that Jock's not really one position. I
Yeah.
understand that, but I feel like in our division we could put him anywhere. I mean, if Gus Bradley and them can use him right, then I mean he could be a good player in the league.
But see,
But
I just don't know. The thing about Jock at 17 for me, I think if you trade back, I'm okay with Jock because I think he'll be there for a little bit. The thing about Jock at 17 is where's he going to play? Like if you want him to play day one, where do you put him day one? He's not going to
I put
start
him
over
on the
Kukowski,
outside.
Littleton. Where you going to start him at?
Start over Morrow. That's what I would take.
Yeah, but more. I feel like we're gonna play more of that 5-2 look. I don't think we're gonna have, you know what I mean? I think we're gonna have that 5-2 look with that third linebacker kind of being that Leo coming down a little bit. So I don't know if we're gonna have 3 actual linebackers on the field at the same time. So I don't know.
True.
But Rodgers to Denver would be a problem though. Damn.
Sheesh. I know. Hey, man, that's gonna be crazy. We had to deal with Peyton Manning for a couple of years, and now,
Yeah.
I mean, if Aaron Rodgers does go, then I mean, that's gonna be crazy as well. So,
Damn.
another rumor that's been going around has been Julio Jones. I know that there's been a lot of talks in the past couple of days, and then just today, I guess the Raiders put in a good offer to actually get Julio Jones. I don't know how realistic we would be able to get him, but what's your take on Julio Jones and if the Raiders could get him?
I think first and foremost, let's be clear: the Raiders don't need Julio Jones. They don't need Julio Jones today. But like I said, if they shore up that defense next year, we got John Brown on a 1-year deal. I think Snead is on a 1-year deal. So you're going to have another receiver. Like I said, Ruggs is not an outside receiver, in my opinion. The worst thing about Ruggs' situation is that I think he should play where Renfro plays, but Renfro plays it so well, you're forced to move Ruggs outside where I don't think he can get separation and get off of jams from DBs. So somebody like Julio would help us, especially in the goal line situation. I mean, imagine if you had Julio on one side, Brian Edwards on the other side, Renfro in the slot, and then Waller at tight end. That's scary, bro. That's super spooky. So I think this year at this point we don't need him, but going forward, if we get our defense right, we should add a player like Julio Jones. And I think the offer would have to definitely be a first round, at least one first rounder, and maybe a third rounder, and maybe something else. I think you don't get Julio for less than a first rounder, though.
You don't think so?
Nah.
I feel like I mean a second would probably get it. Maybe a second.
I mean, you talk about 95 catches last 7 years straight. I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know.
For sure. I mean, for me, I agree with you 100%. I don't think that we need him, and we really don't. And I feel like the only way I would is if we traded somewhere like a third or 2/3 or something like that. But again, I don't see that happening as well. So I just would skip over on the Julio Jones thing.
Yeah.
But that's just me. So shout out to everybody again that's in the chat. Again, man, everybody's saying that I'm lagging. So what I'm gonna try. Yeah. So the draft is basically about to start right now. I was gonna see if I'm gonna just hop off real quick and I just restart my system because the draft's about to start right now. I mean, if you're good with that, and just
You
come
want
back
me to
and
stay on, or am I getting off too?
sheesh. I don't know if I could. Well, I think we could get off for just a minute and then I'm gonna come right back on.
All right, damn, we got 416 in here right now, bro.
Hey, they gonna come back though. Or you know what? Let me throw you up. Let me throw you up, and I'm gonna mute myself then.
I'm
gonna try to fix it, and you handle the crowd.
I got you, man. Come on, I got crowd control, baby.
Handle that, bro.
I got you. Hey, somebody in here said they from Germany. Yo, wie heißt du? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ich bin Raidernation. Who up in here from Germany? Stop playing with me. But yeah, yo, it's draft night. Yo, the draft is about to kick off right now. It's 8:00, man, Eastern time. I'm super excited, man. Let me know, man. Get up in the chat. Let me know what you think. I can't click on nobody's chat, but I can see what y'all talking about. How y'all think Muse is gonna do? Who knows, man? Muse ain't never played in the NFL. He ain't never played in the NFL, man. Rodgers went to the Cowboys. Big Cap, Captain America, Kaepernick, Big Cap. My guys, Reem, appreciate you. Chris Gang, what's good with it? Insta Karma, what's good? Scripted Facts, what's good? Vegas in the building. Lewis, what's up with it? You already know what it is. It's your boy, Raider Honcho, and I'm back with a brand new live stream. You already know the vibes, man. It's draft night. What y'all got? What y'all sipping on? Get in the chat. Let me know what y'all sipping on. Rob Smith, Sacramento, what's up? Sacramento, my bad. I like Muse. How do you like Muse? I ain't seen him play nothing. I'm here from Germany. Tony Collins, what's up? What's the weather like over here? Over here is Zolala. Zolala. E Blue, what's good? DK, yerp. Okay, Tony got the Heineken. That's a little bitter for me. Honcho Mafia made it through. Raider Freddy, what's good? Shout out from Bakersville for sure. Oh, you sipping on the Henny? Yo, lock all the doors, close all the windows. If you sipping that Henny, it's going down. Georgia, what's good? Raider Motto sipping on Jack and Coke. That's respectable. I see a lot of Hennessy here. Yo. Who got the Modellas? Okay, Walter from Hawaii was good. Keith said he on the wine. I'm cool with the wine. Tony on the Sam Adams. Okay, BN, you on the water? Cleanse your soul. Cleanse your system. Oh, it's coming in fast now. Jacksonville, Florida, Raider Nation. Gary Fake, what's good, boy? Love Beard, Raiders. You already know. I'm out here on another man's live, holding it down. Whales in the house. That's what's good. Sipping on optimism. Hey, fail face. I feel you. Who got the Miller Lite? Okay. Chris Gang got the Modella Gang. Okay. I vibe with the Modella. Y'all ain't got no Stella. Where the Stellas? IPA. Oh, that's that hard stuff. I can't mess with that. Oh, Quentin Booker off the Patron. Be careful. That Patron will sneak up on you. Raider Scott on the Tito's. Sipping on that Coors, brother. You must be in Middle America. Patron, Buzz, tequila straight. Whoo, 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 whoo. Yo, you keep drinking that tequila straight, yo, you gonna have to shave your back. Fishy Boy got the Sprite. I respect it. New nickname, Josh Jackpot Jacobs. Boy, that's a lot to say, brother. King Cobra. Vegas in the house, drinking Powerade. Yeah, Powerade and what? I can't scroll down. I can't see nothing. David Chappelle. Go Raiders. That's a great name. VSOP Henny. Oh, you trying to be uppity, huh? You trying to be bougie with the Henny. Stella Dark. Ooh, that's something different. We need Merrick. Yes. Anything is possible. Look, you already know the vibes. Raider Andy. Oh, yo, you talking to him? I got you. Bill T. Oh, you talking different language. I can't. It's going too fast. I can't say that. I'm off the lemonade. We minors over here. Shout out to the people who ain't old enough to drink, man. Yo, you go and pay your dues. And pretty soon, you're going to be able to drink, man. Trust me, it ain't all that. It ain't all that. Real Richmond. Crown Royal Apple. Ooh, that sounds pretty good, though. White Boy Vodka. You on White Boy Vodka? So what's that mean? You sipping Smirnoff? Oakland in the house. Yo, this chat flying. Trust me, I know. I'm over here trying to read it. What up with Blood? Let's get this defense in. Oh, what's up with it, Blood? Yo, I get it. You want the new nickname to be Josh Jackpot Jacobs. I get it, yo. Somebody said invite Spotlight. Fam, this ain't even my live. But I appreciate y'all, man, showing props to the shirt, man. You know, Prince was my favorite artist of all time. So you already know how it is with the Purple Rain. You feel me? E and J. Oh, my goodness. Get away from that irk and jerk, man. That E and J is no good for your soul, bro. I'm telling you. J Day, what's good? Simone, you back? What's up with it?
Yeah. Could you hear me? Am I solid?
You solid for me?
All right. I mean, I'm gonna just go with it. I mean, we good up in here anyways. Yeah, man. The draft just started, man. I see everything flying right now. You holding it down. We got my boy Raider Honcho holding it down for your boy right now. You already know, man.
You already know, son. You already know what it is, man. You know how I get down when I get down, baby.
Yeah. So okay. So what do you call it? I was gonna do this thing to see, like, let's see how good, or let's see who get the most draft picks right. Like pick to pick. So I mean, so it'll be like you guess the player and I'll guess the player, and if I get one right, then that means like I guess I got a point or whatnot. But I just want to do something a little fun or whatnot. I feel like the first two picks are like gimmies, but I think the draft starts at pick number 3. So
Stella, I try to tell you, I get the Stella cracking. I need a bottle opener. All right, go ahead. My bad. The draft starts at 3.
I feel like the draft starts at 3. For me.
Oh, that's
Do
Mac Jones.
you think I'm thinking that too? Oh
Okay.
damn! I guess I'm still laggy, man. Sheesh.
Yo, somebody said Samoan is canceled. Yo, they wildin'.
Damn, like that. Sheesh. I don't know what is going
That
on.
cancel culture is real, bro. I think they said it's your audio.
What the fuck? That shit's weird, bro. It shows that Ethernet.
It's
I do
clean.
need an
It's
Ethernet.
clean right now, bro. It looks
Nah,
mad
that's what
clean.
I'm saying. But then on theirs, for sure. Damn. Okay.
You ain't got that. You ain't got that cable in your room, bro. That Ethernet cable.
Nah. I'll see. You know what? I think just to make it right, I think we should do it off of yours though. We'll just go off of your YouTube or whatnot. Just send me a stream link thing.
Want me to set up a broadcast for you?
Yeah. I'm gonna just send everybody your way because I think me hosting and my shit not as strong as.
You think that's what it is, or you think it's gonna it's just the Wi-Fi? When you get on mine, it might lag too.
No, because I think it's gonna come off of your server though.
I bet.
Yeah, and so everybody, we better head over to Raider HONCHO. I think your boy got some technical difficulties, but we about to send a party over there to HONCHO Mafia. So yeah, we'll be.
I'm gonna set that up right now, bro.
Yeah, just real quick. We'll be over there though, because my